Hello everyone, welcome to Zhengzhou International Airport. Today, I'm flying with an airline that you might not be very familiar with, Loong Air, from Zhengzhou to Hangzhou. Loong Air was founded in 2011 and is based in Hangzhou. It's a privately owned airline with Zhejiang as its home base. The airline originally started as a cargo operator and later gradually expanded into the passenger market. Today, its network covers many second and third-tier cities across China, as well as a number of international and regional routes. Loong Air now operates a fleet of 76 aircraft, so if you're based in Hangzhou or frequently travel between Zhengzhou and regions like Xinjiang, Loong Air is honestly an airline you're very likely to come across. So why did I choose this flight, departing at 9:30 p.m. and arriving a bit after 11? The main reason was simple. I wanted to try out this brand new A321neo. At the time, it was still a fairly new aircraft type to me, and the plane itself was less than a year old, so you could say this flight was more about trying something new. The departure time isn't ideal, but for aviation enthusiasts, getting to experience a new aircraft type is always worth it. Welcome aboard. Today's aircraft is an Airbus A321neo. Registration Bravo 32 Juliet X-ray. And at the time of this flight, it was just a few days short of its first birthday. A very, very young aircraft. Because this aircraft had just arrived from Xinjiang, combined with the A321neo's relatively high seating capacity, the boarding process felt a bit less smooth compared to something like a Boeing 737-800. As you can see, Loong Air did not opt for Airbus' new airspace overhead bins, which means, especially on winter flights to Xinjiang, this probably puts quite a bit of pressure on the cabin crew when it comes to managing carry-on luggage. The seats are slim leather seats from Recaro. They are relatively thin, but not uncomfortable. Each seat comes with an adjustable headrest. You can move it up and down and adjust the angle, which provides better neck support, especially on longer flights. Legroom is more than adequate, about a fist width to spare. The safety information has been moved to the upper area, which frees up more legroom. The tray table is a decent size, and you can move it back and forth. There's also a hook on the side of the seat for jackets. Underneath, 4 USB ports shared between 3 seats, which should be sufficient for most passengers. Shortly after takeoff, the crew distributed a snack box catered in Zhengzhou. Inside, there was a small pack of peanuts, a bread, and a yogurt drink. You also get a small bowl of oil with the Loong Air logo. Now, let's take a look at the lavatory. Located just behind the mid-cabin exits. It features blue ambience lighting and even a power outlet, apparently so you can charge your phone while you're in there. The changing table is noticeably spacious, which is definitely one of the advantages of newer aircraft. Amenities include paper towels, toilet paper, and hand wash. The sink is relatively small, but overall cleanliness was quite acceptable. So, to sum up this flight, there were no real surprises, but also nothing to complain about. It was a very solid, no frills experience. Compared to the older A320, the A321neo does offer a noticeable improvement in cabin comfort. Another big plus is that Loong Air often offers lower fares than the big three Chinese airlines, while still operating younger aircraft. In fact, Loong Air's average fleet age is at currently only around 5.5 years. At the same time, the cabin experience is clearly more comfortable than that of most low-cost air carriers. On longer routes, Loong Air also provides hot meals, and all fare classes include 20 kilograms of checked baggage. So overall, I say Loong Air is perfectly solid and reliable option when it comes to choosing an airline for travel.